Hey, all in all season. That is us here at the channel brand here in South Central Nebraska. Tyler Brogdenhill, technical agronomist here in Kearney, uh, on this Friday edition of the channel CropCast and the 19th of June. I still cannot believe we're over halfway through the month of June. It just feels like the growing season is flying by us. So, with that being said, let's jump into what are those climatic conditions that we are going through. Right now at Holdridge, Nebraska, we're about 80 units ahead of what we would consider normal in terms of growing degree units. Slowly clawing our way out of the precipitation conundrum that Mother Nature put us in to start the growing season. We're right on track at the 86th, the driest year for South Central Nebraska. For April 1st through about the 18th of June. So, again, not in a perfect position from a long shot, but again, slowly climbing ourselves out. So, 7 day future cast looks very promising in terms of not only temperature, but also precipitation chances. As we know on the high plains, unfortunately for Saturday night, with the talks that have been going on, some volatility that might come with that rain chance. So, a couple things that we can definitely think about in response to that if we should get some weather with that system coming through Saturday night. But that being said, where are we at in the corn growth cycle? What's going on in the corn plant? So we've already pretty much established the rows around. That is set for a yield potential standpoint. Now we're going to focus on establishing how long that year is going to be. A few things that are going to establish that, obviously continuing growth and development at this stage is going to be critical. A lot of fertility has been put on and a lot of cultivation going on out there. So we're not only getting the weed control or maybe cleaning up some weed control that our post emerge application didn't get to, but we're growing at a very very rapid pace. This is what they kind of call the rapid growth stage of corn. Um, it's going to go from about waist high to shoulder high or head high faster than probably any growth stage, especially if we pick up some rain chances on Saturday night. So, what's the big deal about this time frame? It also means we're uptaking fertility faster than a lot of other opportunistic times in a corn plant's life. This is when we really see the nutrient requirements start to get very, very critical, and we want that nutrition to be available. But by V10, we're uptaking darn near a third of our potassium. So that's where, the work we did in the fall to soil sample, get nutrition on, whether that was strip tilling in the fall or doing a broadcast application or doing that in the springtime, making sure we get that potassium available to the plant. Because for the 6 collars it's going to put on between V10 and V16, uh, in those 6 collars that we're going to put on, we're going to go from 14% of our nitrogen to 53%, 11% of our phosphorus up to 48%, and 31% of our potassium up to 74%. So we need a lot of groceries to get us through this rapid growth stage and prepare us for tassel. Now, with a lot of groceries and a lot of growth and development on the crop side comes a lot of growth and development, as we all know. Our buddies in the weed world and then the disease world like it as well. And since yesterday that I looked at the same time I looked at this map, we've added 3 more counties to the tar spot conundrum in the state of Nebraska, being Buffalo, Hall, and Franklin County. So I would tell you, if you're in one of these counties, if it's in yellow, you've already got a confirmed case of tar spot in your county. If you're in gray, it's not if it's there, it's likely just when they're going to find it. So this map has changed drastically this week, which is about, I'd say, a month later than we historically found it last year. So feel like tar spot development maybe has been a little bit lagging, which is just fine with me. But we're really starting to see this blow up now. So really want everybody that's sitting in on this call to really think about using a premium product such as Delaro Complete. Obviously, 3 modes of action, but 2 of those being prothioconazole and trifloxystrobin, both really, really good activity against tar spot and are going to help out a lot in getting you that good control. Similarly, if we go into soybean growth and development, we're really starting to prepare for flowering. There's likely fields out there that already are in flowering, but with these cooler temperatures that I talked about earlier, It also gets me starting to think about, is this going to be a white mold year? Typically, if we need a jacket about July, or rather June 20th, excuse me, uh, that aspect really sets up white mold growth and development. So haven't found any as of yet, but be thinking about that as you're walking in your soybean fields. Uh, fair amount of fair amount of watering has gone on, but especially if we get this rain event coming through Saturday night, be thinking about walking these fields because climatic conditions would set up really nice for a white mold deer. So as always, stay safe, make every acre count. If you have any questions about looking at a field or getting into a plot, would encourage you to reach out to your local channel seed pro or one of your local channel team to set that up. So have a great week. We'll see you next week.